Hi there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages from Spirit, from your angels. I open up and let them kind of channel through me any kind of messages you need to know at this time or what would be beneficial for you. So, again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for anything you do to help the channel, watching it, leaving a comment, hitting the like button, all of that. I really appreciate you. So let's just get right into your message. It always reminds me of a prayer being sent out, something answered, and you can like feel it here in your body. Something might be changing with the body. The forest. Okay. The forest is okay. You know, the forest is okay because it's a card that's about, in its essence, it's about losing yourself to find yourself. Okay, so you might be in this place where it feels lost or confusing or dark and scary and unknown. But with the temple and the healing, again, I'm really drawn to the message that something in your body is healing, is going to heal completely. I always see this as like 3 major transformative things going on within you. Big things, healing things, big things. So, yes, you may feel like you're in the forest, like there might be a lot to explore. I also get the energy of like the pioneer with the forest, somebody who is having to figure out their own path. Okay, it's part of your great work. Oh, yay. Okay, I thought that's what I thought. So it's not the traditional meaning of the temple based on her guidebook, let me say. It's not the traditional meaning to look at it as there's a prayer being answered, but it's what came across me right away is a prayer being answered, and then you have these prayer hands again with Neptune. And so, yeah, I've got to say, it is about navigating a rather confusing, unknown, dark sometimes territory. But the forest is beautiful. The forest is, excuse me, let me get some coffee. The forest is beautiful and has a lot of alive things that can heal you, nature that can heal you. You may be tapping into that. You may be really realizing that the more that you are out in nature, the more you come back to wherever you were at, and then you feel a little bit more healed. There's something here going on about that. So this confusing place, like Neptune, a very confusing energy, it's God's mystery, and it's working in a very mysterious way. And there is a prayer answered here. There is something that's being answered in a very mysterious way, and it's they're just like giving me like the placement of where you're at right now is part of your great work, and your great work is what you came here to do. The challenges that you came here to overcome, the great shifts in consciousness that you wanted to be a part of. But like there's huge change right now, huge, right? And it's also dark and scary, and there are some other things that are going on too, where it's like, you know, sometimes we ask ourselves, did I challenge myself too much here as a soul? But I can tell you that your soul had complete faith that you could overcome what was put in front of you. Okay, so, and you do have help, you do have assistance to whatever degree, you know, your soul agreed upon having help and assistance. But what I see is an answered prayer in a very mysterious way. And part of your great work here on earth is to have faith in that, to have faith in the mystery, okay, of you will be taken care of, provided for, while you are evolving, and your spiritual growth is happening exponentially at this time, just because of these energies that you're having to navigate. So So they're giving you accolades. They're giving you roses, right? I had a beautiful comment the other day of a lady who said that she actually bought herself roses, and it was to give herself flowers. It kind of reminded me of that Miley Cyrus song, I can buy myself flowers. But she did that, and I thought that was so, that was beautiful. That was touching, because that's the attitude, and that's the love that you should be giving to yourself. So, yes, Spirit's giving you roses, but give yourself some roses too, because you're healing some pretty big things in this lifetime. I would say they're pretty big, and wasn't for the weak. So you're here. So you're here. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to take a look at your 3 days individually. But we'll do it with some different decks here. I do have a new deck coming. Thank goodness. I have a new deck coming, so I'm excited about that. But until then, I'm using the Urban Tarot. 2 for each day. I'm also going to use the Double Majors Tarot, which is a deck that has 2 of each major arcana, kind of representing the reverse. But this deck comes with its own meanings from the cards. You'll see when you see the images. And 2 of each of the crown or the court cards. Knight of Cups on the bottom. Knight of Cups on the bottom is an unexpected offer of love coming your way. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It can be an offer from somebody's heart space. But it is something that comes in unexpected. Look, I've cut it, and it's cut at the Knight of Cups too. So this might be more than one offer. Somebody looks like they're feeling like they want to talk you up. Oh, you know, on that card it says the seducer. So I'm getting the energy of somebody that's like really wanting to charm you in some way. Okay. Charming Aquarius. Or attempting to impress you in some way with that cup that they have to offer. Whew, okay, so this is the example of the cards here. This is something, the picture, so it's just kind of funny. This is something that has taken a long time. There could have been bumps on the way. There could have been things being delayed. Perhaps this is like financially something was a little delayed for you. And maybe that was the main thing of what was stopping something from moving full force in the past. But like I said, there's prayers being answered here in very mysterious, miraculous ways. So yeah, possibly having to do with your wealth. But this card, the sap, also has to do with your vitality and your energy, your life force. It does say wealth on it. It says getting your needed materials. So bringing back to, if you have been dealing with some sort of physical thing, I feel like there's going to be major healing for you in kind of a miraculous way here. All right, so I have, in a big way, the Tower and the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I have Scorpio, Pisces, Libra. Beautiful. I have the Grapes card. I have the Fine Print card. All right. It's looking like a new contract or offer coming in for you. Something that you're going to want to look over carefully, but I feel like it's tied to your abundance and your wishes granted. It's going to change everything. I think the Tower is good here, because I'm seeing that a prayer was sent out, and therefore there's like, it's connecting me to an experience that is not the most favorable for you. Something that you would not mind to absolutely come down, collapse, so that you can be more focused on your happiness, on your satisfaction in life. And like this person is very focused, right? They're very focused, they're very determined, and it's bringing in something really good. Both of these, the Sap and the Grapes card, both of them are about wealth and abundance and prosperity. So prosperity and harvest. Yeah, it's like you made up your mind here. Like, you know what? If all else, or if everything, even if everything else is collapsing around, I'm holding my focus. I'm realizing my spiritual growth at this time. And I'm holding my focus to know that there is a promise here for my wishes to be fulfilled, for me to have the satisfaction and happiness that you deserve. So, this card also says hidden. The Queen of Swords, really good mind. She's sharp, you know, man or woman, she's a sharp person. She communicates really well. So, you might find that there is a contract or offer coming your way that you're going to have to maybe even revise it to suit you a little bit better. And I think that that would work in your favor too. It's just like the details, you know, it's giving me something about the details. Four of Cups. My goodness. I'm sorry about the clearing of the throat so much today. Sorry. Four of Cups. The King of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. So this is a divine, these are divine counterparts. This Queen of Wands, this is where I said this is like kind of different. Okay, because what this Queen of Wands is actually doing is tending to their own things. So instead of being, she's still passionate, she's still confident and bold, but instead of being on stage performing, they're like telling me to rest up or be comfortable with the so life can be slow sometimes feeling. They're saying to be kind of comfortable or enjoy that downtime because something's going to pick up. Something is going to pick up. And so there's a need to, like, at this time, to really focus in on you. Maybe it is gardening. That's what she's doing. She's adjusting her sunflowers here, which is a really good sign for the future too. But yeah, that King of Wands is going to be busy building, right? It's going to be taking action soon. So I'm not seeing this Four of Cups as being just absolutely of apathy or anything like that. I see it as, okay, well, I will settle into this energy for the time being because you have a feeling or you have a knowing that something's going to, like, pick up very fast. Things are going to get fast for you. Yeah. Uncertain. What is uncertain about? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's another message here for some Aquarius, because it's not going to be everybody. Not everybody is interested in the love or the romance aspect of tarot readings. But so I have one person who's really ready to take action, wants to take action, and then another person that is definitely feeling like it's a divine counterpart or somebody that you know, like, that's my match, but they're tending to themselves right now. And it makes you feel uncertain whether they care or whether they really want what you want so badly. Now, the roles can be reversed. Somebody could be very, very interested in moving or taking some action towards you. Like I said, somebody might want to charm you, and you might be that person that's like, hang on, not right now. I'm kind of in this energy where I just want to do me. And so they could be looking at you like they're not really sure, too. I think it is tied into that bedroom card, that bedroom energy there. Okay, so that's not for everybody, so I'm going to move on, but I'm going to read this bedroom card. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, call it a day. But I will tell you, I'm going to come back. I'm not going to clarify this day one. I want to clarify this one for the people that are in that in-between and are resting up before something really big is going to happen, because I want to find out more about the big that's going to happen. And then we're going to ask Spirit here to please clarify, what is this mystery prayer being answered? What is it, or what is the mysterious way that it's going to be answered, right? So we want to know those things, and we'll take a look. Three of Swords, goodness. Why? Three of Swords, something else to clarify. Well, it's not really necessarily bad. What is this card? Oh, the Page of Cups. Okay. All right. It's a past situation. For one thing, it's a past situation that seemed like it was going to be hopeless or not pan out for you. It was heartbreaking, something that you went through. It felt like it was some sort of betrayal, but from it, because it's attached to it, comes some sort of new opportunity. So whereas something may have had a false start or just didn't really work out and may have been painful, there's something new here. I just get a feeling like they're wanting you to focus on your pentacles. Yeah, okay. And time to see something clearly about yourself, perhaps. But look what the it's time says. It's time to move past this energy, okay? Because I know that I'm not going to get into it because then I feel like it was a past heartbreak. It was a situation that it just didn't even really have a good start, or it didn't even get to past that point. There was something about that. But it's saying it's time because things are, it's time for action because things are fast-tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. So it's time to release the perception or the memory here of this possibly happening again. And the reason why is because the Page of Cups, if it's in the reverse, it can be about when we're being very pessimistic. We don't want to get hurt again, right? Well, it's being a little pessimistic and looking at the things that didn't work out or the ways that our heart was broken. And so this is about the new. Okay, this is about the new thing to invest in, investing in yourself. And I feel like it's a focus here on your finances and your stability. So with the mirror, I see self-aware, seeing clearly, facing issues, making comparisons, or self-love. All right. Ooh, Six of Swords and the Fool. It's taking you into a better direction. Actually, let's start here. Tell me about the focus. Tell me about the focus for Aquarius right now. I'm not going to take these. I'll take this, the Magician. The focus here is on what you want to manifest. And the Magician, you are the fifth element needed to manifest with the elements. You have all four, and then the one on top, the one that represents you, is Spirit. And then you're the Magician. You're using your tools wisely. So we're wanting you to focus on what you want to manifest for yourself at this time. Tell me about things maybe picking up soon here with the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, a major pathway being shown to you. Now we have King of Swords. So we have both. You have two divine counterpart energies. One couple is the Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and the other couple is the fire signs, Leo. Wow, something's coming. This might all be the same, talking about the same divine counterpart coming together. All right, the good thing with Judgment and the King of Swords is it's, for one thing, it's your energy, right? But what it's telling me is that there's going to be a pathway opening up where your connection with Spirit is going to give you like precise directions and steps moving forward on this path. And it is about awakening and enlightenment. And so it's like these things will be known to you. They will let you know when to push that button. There will be signs and synchronicities. There will be events coming into your life. There will be contracts offered, different things that come in that let you know, oh, okay, this is what I need to do next. But when you have this together, I mean, we just have a very strong mind. Like your mind is very clear. You know exactly what you want, and your effort is going to get you there. Your effort, your discipline to what it is you're wanting to manifest. This is somebody who, this is a person who's who's been able to manifest and then hold that vibration, whatever that is. And so that's not an easy thing to do. It is not an easy thing to do, especially when the Four of Cups can come in. Yeah, because we can get sidetracked by our feelings sometimes, our emotions. And so this is like off the charts good perception. The way that you're perceiving, crystal clarity of how you're seeing things. it's like looking, okay, it is, they're giving me like, it's like this. It's like the Four of Cups could be looked at as a person saying, I don't like this. I wish I was there. I wish I had that instead of this. And this is the different perspective is, oh, okay, well, this is what I have right now. So I do have this time, and I have all this ability to kind of relax in this energy. So maybe I should just relax because I know it's already coming to me, because I know I've already manifested it. If you can do that, then you have mastered the staying in that vibration of, I already have it. I already have it, you know. And sometimes it feels like we may be being delusional with ourselves, but I mean, look at all the crazy things that happen on your spiritual journey that let you know that this is a very mystical life. There are some really strange ways that prayers get answered. There's really strange ways that angels communicate with us, or that one person is able to help another person, that love is spread. It's always mysterious and interesting like that. So I think they're saying, don't doubt it. You have this crystal clear perspective, and you are absolutely on the right path. Even if it feels like, hey, I'm just in the forest, then that's where you're needing to be for the healing that you're receiving. You know, so once again, perspective. Are you lost? No, I'm finding myself. Perspective. All right. 3 of Swords. Heck yeah. 10 of Cups. Oh, look what's on the bottom. Your 9 to the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, let's talk about it. Whatever didn't work out in the best way possible in the past is in the past. And that's what we're putting in the past. It is time for the heart to experience something new, something very fulfilling. And it definitely starts with yourself, but they're wanting you to know that it's time for your 10 of Cups. It's time for the completion of your happiness. It's time for the material things to be coming in the way you need them to, for your energy, your life force to be ramped up and feeling energized and passionate every day. It's also time for those right connections to come in, as this is like the happy home, happy family, happy, right? That's kind of this card. It is your heaven on earth. And I love this deck, by the way. This is the zombie tarot. I just love it. There's this stuff going on in the background, right? It's good. There's an island or a war going on, and these people are really sitting, they're happy. They're happy because there's something here also with that card and that analogy to say, block out, if you need to, block out the darkness at this, to block out the other crap that's going on that doesn't feel like it's in alignment with you at this time. If you can, focus on doing you. And then that type of happiness, well, you know, that's like a ripple effect. It radiates, and it eventually will change big things like that in the world. But that takes some time. So I think that is your wishes granted. I said, because I said, oh, well, we'll clarify what the answered prayer is. But I think that's what it is that you're actually going to be happy and feel good and satisfied, and that you're protecting your peace. Yep. All right, so an angel number for Aquarius, and if you'd like a private reading, the information's in the description box below. Wow, we have some powerful numbers for you. 333, you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. And 666, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation, changing the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. So that's what I have for you today. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.